Hey, what's going on YouTube? So as you can see right here, it's kind of like a short intro to what happened. So over there, I'm over here taking off the inner tie rod on the '03 Acura RSX. I'm gonna pan out and you're gonna see why. Look at this. I just recently got into a wreck. I understeered, taking a left turn kind of fast. I took it at 40 miles per hour, but I lost control. Ended up going into a ditch, and when that happened, my tie rod snapped from the between the outer and the inner. It snapped right there, as you can see. So I had no steering, but thankfully, a lot of my church members helped me out. They pushed the car out. It was good. Right now, I'm just trying to see what stuff is wrong with it. So far, this fender's been pushed in a little bit. Not too bad. I can probably take that out myself. Right here, I have a coolant leaking from the radiator, and also the radiator's bracket broke right here. So I have to get a new radiator for the leak and for that bracket. The frame looks like I got pushed in a little bit right there. So I'm gonna have one of my fiance's cousins help me out, pull it a little bit. I already took the fender off on this side, just to give it some more working room. This tire and wheel, thankfully nothing happened to it. Nothing's broken right here, so I'm kind of glad about that. The only damage I have, honestly, is just this front core support, which honestly I might just leave because it's not even that bad. As long as the bumper's able to go in, I'm fine. But as you can see, this got pushed in, that's a job for it. You know, that takes the damage instead of you getting hurt. And this side is perfect. Also, right here, the driver headlight, it broke from the tabs right there. I'm either thinking to put some silicone or some glue, some epoxy is what I meant to say. Maybe I can glue it for the meantime, because this side is not even that bad. This side is honestly perfect. The only thing that happened is because I went on a ditch, and this is where the tie rod got broken. You know, the fender liner's just hanging there. The bumper's completely trashed, as you can see right there. Honestly, it was a pretty hard hit. But thankfully, me or the passengers were okay. But yeah, that's the bumper. Completely trashed. So I'm gonna have to get a new bumper. I'm thinking of going, if I don't find just one headlight, one passenger headlight, I'm thinking of going 06, 05 Type S headlights, which if you guys don't know, the 03 and 04 and 02, they have the teardrop. That's what they call them. The teardrop headlight kind of goes like this. Now the 05 and 06, it just cuts straight. Which is, I mean, my honest opinion, I like both styles, but I feel like the 06, 05 is more aggressive. Same with the front bumper, so I might go with that. But for the meantime right now, I'm going to look for some fenders, one headlight, the radiator, also the damage on my wheel. You can see right there. It got cracked pretty bad. And not only that, but the tire itself has a puncture right there. So these are the Ventus V2 made by Hankook. I like them. They're pretty good tires. I mean, this accident, it happened because of understeer. And that's the problem with this front-wheel drive vehicle, is that when you're taking a turn at a higher speed than usual, you might lose control. On a rear wheel, you will oversteer. You might end up doing a 360, spin out. Front-wheel drive, the car goes straight, but your wheels are sideways. And that's what happened here, sadly. I understeer right into the tree. But like I said, thankfully, everything was not that bad to fix on this. It's going to be like a project. I'm going to see if I can continue posting some stuff on it. But for now, this is just like a small update so you guys can see the damage, see how bad it is, and little by little, I'm going to start uploading a little bit more. Because now, honestly, I can start uploading videos on this. But yeah, right there, right now, it's kind of like a hard spot to get to. Because on these well, this is the RSX, but on the EP3s, some Civics and RSXs of the early 2000 models, they have this rack and pinion setup. So normally, right there at the end of the rack and pinion, you will have the arms, the tie rods sticking out into your strut. But for some reason, Honda wanted to be, I guess, smart in quotations, and they decided to give it a gear, and they decided to put it right there. So not only is it annoying to remove on a normal car, I would have already taken the tie rod out. Obviously, I need a special tool to take them off, but it's not that bad. Now on this, it's a little bit harder. So you can see it's a long arm. But even when you're doing an alignment on this setup of steering, it's a little bit annoying because your hands are all the way up in the air. Like if you're racing your hand, you're all the way up in the air, and it's uncomfortable because you have to loosen up this nut, and then after that, you start moving the inner tie rod forward or backwards, depending on what the computer tells you to do on the alignment machine. But it's just an annoying setup. I'd much rather would have had it like a normal standard car, where the arm comes out of right there. But for some reason, Honda thought it was smart. I don't know. It's frustrating, especially after something's broken like this. But yeah, I was thinking of getting another car, but for right now, it's not really a smart choice for me, at least. So what I'm doing, at least for this first video, I'm gonna continue removing the inner tie rod. I might have to purchase a outer tie rod. I'm gonna have to see if I can salvage the other one, because this car, in order to pass inspection, I got 2 new outer tie rods, 2 front lower ball joints, and they're pretty new parts, and they're still pretty good. So I'm gonna see if I can salvage that outer tie rod. For now, I'm gonna continue taking off the nut right there, which, like I said, there's no room because there's a little nut right behind it with a crush washer, and there's really no room. I'm trying to get there with an adjustable wrench, as you guys can see right here, adjustable, but it's been kind of frustrating trying to take it off. What I've been doing when I first started, I put the adjustable wrench in, try to make it fit one way or the other. Let's see if I can get it right now. I might have to open it a little bit more. Yeah, so I made it fit, and then I was grabbing the hammer, and I was banging on it down, and eventually hammering, it allowed me to actually move it down. Now I just gotta keep, pulling it down, and eventually, little by little, the inner tie rod will come out. But for now, that's what I'm trying to do for today, at least, day 1 of the restoration of the RSX. Get a new inner tie rod, salvage the outer, and just put my spare tire, so at least it's drivable, because everything else is good on the car except for the radiator. So I'm gonna see if I can do that today too. But just quick update, unfortunately the crash happened. Where we go from here. I just wanted to make an update on the video, that way you guys can see what I'm doing. But y'all have a good rest of your day.